TikTok is getting banned, which means that all the content for commentary YouTube is about to dry up in a few months. So I took matters into my own hands for the future of commentary YouTube and began looking for an alternative to TikTok before it's gone forever. But I wanted something different, something that wasn't YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. I wanted to find TikTok's true successor. Well, I guess I got my wish, because I'm pretty sure I found the actual worst social media platform ever, which makes it totally perfect for replacing TikTok. With features such as being able to say anything without any repercussions, AI-generated images in official promotional material, the ability for people to find where creators live, and so much more. But before we can dive into any of that stuff, what app am I even talking about? Well, it's called Clapper, and whoa, whoa, whoa. Not that kind of clapping. The app is called Clapper, and I've actually known about it for a couple of months. I found out about it when a friend of mine just casually brought it up and called it an alt-right version of TikTok. So, TikTok, but unironically racist. Clapper has been around for a couple of years at this point, originally releasing during the Dark Ages. Ugh. It was founded by a dude named Edison Chen, who came to the conclusion that older generations wanted to get on TikTok, but found younger generations annoying. Edison made Clapper with the idea of focusing on authentic and real people instead of views and viral videos. He also claims you don't need to heavily edit your videos or have millions of views on Clapper. You just need to be yourself. I don't know if he knows this, but those millions of views and viral videos happen if people like the content. And it also funds the platform. That's kind of how social media works. How is Clapper supposed to function and make money if nobody is watching the videos because no good viral content is being made or promoted? It doesn't add up, which is already a bad sign. In all honesty, a lot of what Edison is saying sounds like he opened TikTok once, scrolled for 5 minutes, and said, nah, I can do better. I mean, the whole be yourself thing and the not having to be viral just sounds like him trying to make Clapper seem more distinct from TikTok, so as to appeal to the almighty investors. So with all this in mind, I decided to finally download Clapper and see what it was actually like. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is the only social media I've personally ever known to be rated M, besides like Grindr or something. Whoa. Half expecting my phone to either start mining Bitcoin or just straight up explode, I cautiously opened Clapper for the first time ever. When you open Clapper for the first time, it goes ahead and skips the account making and plugging in your interests, and instead goes right into the brainwashing. I was taken directly to the For You page, where I saw my first ever video on Clapper, and where I would also become a changed man. The video started off with someone recording a woman, bending over to talk to, presumably, her significant other. For whatever reason, they're sitting at a pond surrounded by cows, and when the woman bends over, a cow comes over and attempts to do something to the woman. The cow ends up knocking over everyone, except the person recording, into the pond, and then the video ends. Oh, there's a lot wrong with this post. Why was this the first thing I saw? It's like red flag central. First of all, that dumb TikTok laugh that soundtracks the entire video. I hate it. I hate that laugh so much. That laugh sound effect is like my sleeper agent activation code. It sets me off whenever I hear it. I genuinely can't stand it. Secondly, why were they recording in the first place? What were they doing? Did the person recording bribe the cow with like wheat or something, or? Oh, they were doing weird shit, weren't they? Keep in mind, this is all from the first video I ever saw on Clapper. It only got worse from here. The more and more I scrolled, the more I began to get a feel for the general vibe of the app and the content that it promotes. To put it into perspective, let's use dating apps as an example. Let's say TikTok is Tinder. Almost everyone has it, and those that do use it for a quick thrill. On the other hand, Clapper would be Republican Republican singles. A majority of the people on Clapper are the target audience. Older people that don't associate with TikTok because of the younger generation on it. Honestly, at this point, that's gotta be code for like, older people that get pissed off and offended at any mention of something they don't like. Like having 2 dads or shoes that aren't New Balances. Because, for the most part, when I wasn't seeing videos that over-sexualized women, I was seeing videos that were discriminatory, bigoted, and just general rage bait. One of the most prominent rage bait accounts I found was called JC2402. According to their bio, they came to Clapper after TikTok banned them. Huh, I wonder why they got banned. Oh. Yeah, that'd do it. When it wasn't sharing stolen movie clips from Netflix, it was posting videos about hating on women, hating on transgender people, etc, etc. Basically, the typical anti-woke stuff you would expect from an account with this kind of profile picture. It also wasn't just the content on Clapper that was hateful, backwards, and gross. The platform that does nothing about nasty content also has nasty shit in the comments. Who would have thought? Whether it be saying absolutely disgusting things about any post that featured women whatsoever, to telling trans people to get mental help for being happy. Now sure, most of the comments on Clapper are your typical comments. They're normal. That's really it. I mean, like most of the comments on this video of this guy telling people how happy he is to finally be comfortable in his own skin were supportive and actually positive. The issue here, however, is that the bad comments are still there. Nothing is being done to prevent a hateful community from swarming this dude and really anybody else. On top of that, there's a bot issue. Shocker, right? No, but seriously, it's bad. Like, the bots have accounts and I think they're pretending to be real people. I only say that because I saw this comment on at least like 5 different posts.
#WolfDen. Love slap from my wolf pack. #tatted mama wolf. Emojis. Lots of emojis. Oh my god, there's so many emojis. #love her but leave her willed. Oh my god, even more emojis.
What the hell is that? Is what I said to myself when I saw that, because that is insane. Why are there so many emojis? A love slap from a wolf pack. You mean a mauling? You have control over a wolf pack and you're using it to maul people on the internet? The account is clearly a bot, because not only do they spam this comment across all of Clapper, but all their videos are exactly the same. It's just the same image, edited to cause like epilepsy attacks, posted to different copyrighted songs over and over again. Imagine dragons, imagine dragons, imagine dragons. I was even able to catch this account during a live stream, but they didn't say or do anything the entire time I was there. How the hell is this real and authentic? Besides the potential replicant issue on Clapper, you might notice a tab in some of the videos that I haven't really brought up yet. Clapper obviously has the usual stuff, the For You page, the following page, but then there's a third tab, the Nearby page. I will go ahead and say I never once interacted with the Nearby page out of sheer unadulterated fear. But I did do research into what it actually is. It is exactly what you think it is, and you should be afraid. The Nearby page is a feature intended for people to find creators close to them. That's it. It's literally a built-in doxing feature. If you happen to live close to a certain creator, you could theoretically narrow down their location and find out exactly where they live. Now you see why I didn't want to click on the tab. Even if I did click on it, I wouldn't show any footage of it. The tab needs to be removed. It is a literal threat to public safety. I don't think I need to go into detail about why it's bad for a platform that enables hate, bigotry, and discrimination to show where you live. It's a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time until something happens. I genuinely don't understand the thought process behind this tab and why they actually went through with it. It's just another example of Clapper's absolutely genius differentiation tactics to try to get people to interact with the platform. On top of that, Clapper is apparently so desperate for interactions that they introduced one of the most insane things I saw on the app: events. So little people make content and interact with the app that Clapper had to resort to real-life Fortnite challenges to get people to make videos. While I was scrolling, I came across a video promoting Clapper's Mad Hatter event. The way the event worked is you would make daily videos based on hashtag prompts. If the video got over 300 views, you'd earn a puzzle piece. And with 5 of those puzzle pieces, you'd get a pull from the hat. If you completed a bunch of prompts and got lucky, you and 4 others would get the grand prize of getting your bills paid. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Didn't Edison, the CEO, say that views don't matter? What happened to that? Because clearly they do. The idea of events also totally kills the freedom and the whole be yourself thing that Edison originally made Clapper for. They are so desperate for creators to stay on their platform that they're literally foregoing the whole point of the app in the first place. Either that, or the CEO has just been lying this whole time. They have to be losing money, or maybe they're just using the company to launder money. It's clear they're tight on cash because they're using AI-generated images for all of their events. The title, the blurred backgrounds, the hat, the blurred daily challenges background, the grand prize images, it's all AI generated. And you can tell if you look at it for longer than 2 seconds. This is unbelievably scummy, especially since there's no mention of AI usage anywhere on the app. Trust me, I looked. This is crazy. This sucks. This is so bad. Everything here sucks. Genuinely, my time on Clapper was something I don't think I'm ever going to remember because the app just left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to remember it. Everything I saw in this app was just sketchy. I mean, the app is barely moderated. Nothing is done to prevent hate, discrimination, and over-sexualization. Creators are paid through events, the unmentioned usage of AI imagery, and the constant contradictions everywhere. And sure, it's not all bad. There are hints of good. We've seen it. But all this decency is overshadowed by the insane content and the hateful communities that are allowed to stay on the platform. Clapper is nothing but a half-baked, sketchy attempt at an internet cash grab, all the while trying to be a TikTok rival, even if the CEO says it isn't a rival at all. To be fair, he did lie about views not mattering, so who knows what else he's lying about. For the time being, let's stick to Instagram Reels. I'd much rather deal with suggestive chefs than a love slap from a wolf pack. Oh my god! If you enjoyed this video, you probably really enjoyed this one too. You can't see it, but I'm making some really funny faces right now. Seriously, you're missing out.